I wanted to ask is that about hijrah. Because, yeah, as you said, I mean, this is unfortunately this is the situation now in a lot of European countries. They don't allow our sisters to wear the hijab. They have to remove the hijab when they enter the school, and they put it back on when they go out. Or they teach the kids they can change the gender and this and that. I had a friend. He told me, my 6-year-old came to me one day and he said the teacher told me if I want I can become a girl, and stuff like that. So. And yeah, you kind of answered it. You said that in that case, it is mandatory to migrate. I wanted to ask you, I'll read it because I have it nicely formulated here. Yeah, my question was how important is hijrah, but in those cases, it's mandatory, as you said. Do you need money to make hijrah is my next question, because lately I've been doing videos about hijrah. I'd say to the people, if you want, you can sell your things, your car, your property, you migrate to a Muslim country, or you trust in Allah, you find a job in a new country. But when for who is it mandatory, and do you need money? Because a lot of people think, oh, I need to maybe need to be a successful businessman, and then I can go make hijrah when I have like 100K in the bank. And
Okay, this is a very important question, because yes, we do have to have tawakkul on Allah. And tawakkul means to trust, depend, and rely on Allah the Almighty. Yes, we believe He's the provider. We believe that He's the facilitator of all of our affairs. But at the same time, we believe that we have to take the necessary means. As the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wassalam, i'qilha wa tawakkal. When a man came and said, I left my camel outside. Should I tie the camel to a pole and trust Allah? Or should I leave it untied and trust Allah? He said, no, you have to tie and trust Allah. Because if you trust Allah without tying it, the camel would run away. Likewise, many, many people, and I've seen this for myself, sell everything. And they move to a Muslim country without any planning, only to suffer after 2 or 3 years when their savings has depleted and was spent. Now they're broke. Because they failed to plan, they are forced now to move back to their countries that they've migrated from. And I wish they've just migrated quietly. They made a big bang before migrating. You're a kafir country, you're disbelievers, you're this, you're enemies of Islam. And they left. So now they're coming back, and everyone's looking, what brings you back? If we were as bad as you've stated. And they have to start from scratch. That is very demotivating. Some of them would be in fitna. Some of them would feel resentment to Islam. This all happened because of Islam. So they start developing feelings against Islam. And it's their fault, not Islam. So those who want to migrate, they have to have a plan. And not only one plan, they have to have also plan B if plan A fails. So they would have to have a source of income so that they would live an honorable life in the Muslim country they're moving to. But when they don't have an income and their savings have depleted and gone, what will they do? Beg? Nobody's going to give them money. So they have to plan. They have to have a backup plan. They have to have some sort of a specialty that allows them to live in that country. Being a neurosurgeon, being a nuclear physicist, being something that this country depends and needs them. Being a businessman, that would be an entrepreneur, or to be able to build a factory and produce something beneficial for the country and for themselves. Having 6 or 7 outlets, online businesses that generates money, they can work online and sustain a normal way of living. If this is attainable, then that would be highly appreciated and recommended. If not, then stay for 4 or 5 years. Try to save money. Try to initiate a capital for a good business in the country you're going to, do your planning, and then leave. Because we have to plan rather than beg. Allah says, or the Prophet said, al-yadul ulya, the upper hand is better than the lower hand. The upper hand is the hand that gives. The lower hand is the hand that takes.